mom's like, "What time are you streaming?" Right now.
So that's probably what, like noon for her, I guess?
Yeah.
Ich lasse einfach mal die Tür auf, falls es jemanden... Aha. Komm noch weiter?
Yeah.
Darf ich hier?
Sure.
Oh, hi. Hi! Yay! You guys made it! Wow, everyone came who said they were going to come and more. Springer. We learned a new one today. So last night I was saying how there were German words that just don't translate into English words. And Sylvia reminded me what it was this morning. And it was, and I'm going to totally botch this, but it's Fremdschämen.
Ah.
I love that. It's my favorite word.
Ja, schon, also ist das richtig schön verborgen. We leave the door open. If you say that the traffic noise is bothering you or whatever, you can close it.
Okay.
It seems okay now.
Yeah.
I think it'll be okay.
I think everyone's at Pride, so we're covered, right? What was it? Is that still a thing?
Herzlich willkommen. Und genau heute vor einem Jahr, am 5. Juli, waren die beiden schon mal da. Und es war so schön und da haben wir direkt den Termin für, also nicht direkt letztes Jahr, aber bald danach den Termin für dieses Jahr ausgemacht. Und deswegen.
Wir gehen vor den Independence Day auf.
Ja.
Yes.
Und seit Dienstag sind sie schon bei mir und sie sind einfach super nett und ich freue mich auf ein ganz tolles Konzert und deswegen thank you for being here. Ashley und Ed. Whitherward.
Thank you for having us. We were here exactly 1 year ago today. In fact, I had sent Sylvia a poster last year and I accidentally put the wrong year. I gave the year as 2019. And she said, "Oh, you put the wrong year. Can you send me 2018? So I changed it real quick and I sent it to her. So this year, she just took that old poster. It worked out really well. But thank you for having us back 1 year
Pleasure.
later.
Next year, same day.
Okay, yeah, tradition. I love tradition. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. It's very nice to see you all. We are Whitherward. We're gonna do mostly songs off of our newest original album that we released in April. It's called Human Album. We do have it for sale tonight, and we're gonna go through we're gonna do a couple songs you might know from some other artists, and also from some of our older albums. We have six studio projects out, so we're gonna start with some of the newer stuff. You see where I had the set list there, Ed? Right among the tea. I figured this would be perfect to start with because not only did Sylvia request it, but also it's called Ghosts of Germantown, and this is our very first show in Germany for our next 2 months in our European tour. So it's not about Germany at all. It's about an area of Nashville that Ed and I lived in and met at called Germantown. And when we left, it kind of makes you feel like a ghost. So that's why this is called Ghosts of Germantown. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I want to sit at a bar and figure you out and climb back to
doesn't need this chair. I like when we have to bring in more chairs. That's a good sign.
Better than the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. Thank you guys for filling it out. I figure. Do you need this one too, or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Well,
Back to my purse.
sorry.
Is that good? Loud enough? You think? We're no. So this is a
Well,
unique show.
if you got a pick, I'll just give you as a pick
There you go.
at some point.
Done. we normally play. He plays an electric, and I play acoustic, and we're normally plugged in. So this is a rare, I think, kind of cool experience doing the full-on acoustic show. It's special because we don't get to do it that often. So, but it is how we started out when we first created Whitherword. We did these exact guitars,
These
in
two
fact,
guitars.
which are still in America. But it's fun to bring out the original stuff. This is called The Sanctuary.
1, 2, 3, 4. We had a choice to make. We had a world to save. A sacrifice was all that it would take. Without a pause for thought, a soul-bound weapon sought to vanquish evil from the sacred place. Her life was given up so that we would endure. The world we had was base and impure. Anew, remade with love, we plant the seeds and tend. The sanctuary would grow again. Sun shafts dart through the trees and dance among the breeze. They strike my face with a familiar ease. This forest gave me life and opened up my eyes. Here I was born and here I hope to die. The sun, to catch the sun, I climbed the redwood arms to guard the canopy from our foes. It's true, I knew that I had been immortal once, but this was not the fate that I chose. Stoic resplendency enshrined among the leaves, their veins connected to the history. 1,000 years, embracing nature's tears to give their shelter to the creed. creatures here. This light I give to you, they gave to me before, to ward the forces that can restore. My son, my only son, today becomes the day. The sanctuary calls you a man. Thank you.
What's that song about, Ed?
I wrote that one. We had gone to a redwood forest, a redwood tree forest in Santa Cruz, California. And I had never seen a redwood tree before because I grew up in Missouri. And Missouri, they don't have redwood trees. They have all kinds of different trees, but not redwoods. And redwoods are just huge. Like, they're giant, giant trees, and they're hundreds and hundreds of years old. And they're massive. I'd never seen one. I saw it. I was like, wow, that was incredible. And I really liked the forest a lot. So I thought, well, I should write a song about how much I like the forest. And I got one verse done, and I'm like, oh, I need more verses. I can only have one verse for this song. But I was playing a lot of World of Warcraft at the time. It's a video game. And I was reminded of the story that happened before it and into the beginning of that game. And so I sort of adapted that story and merged it with the forest theme, and so that's where it came from.
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
So World of Warcraft and Redwood Forest. So I bet that's the only song that's ever been written about those things.
Yeah.
This came about as something Ed and I wrote together. We challenged ourselves to see if we could. Is this the right one? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's we challenged ourselves to see if we could write a song in 1 hour. So we did this maybe 3 times. Turns out we can. I think where we went wrong was we said, okay, well, and we'll live stream this to our fans. So it was just too much additional pressure. So we could write the song in 1 hour, but it was just too stressful to live stream it. So it's somewhere archived on Facebook as you can watch the hour-long session of this. But we were very happy with 2 out of the 3 songs, so much so that they both went on our new album. So this is one of them, and it's called Sleeping with Shadows.
Wish I believed like you wanted me to. I don't know anything, but I'm glad that you do. Your chariot awaits, but is it real enough for you? Everything is quiet, everything is fine. It's all going like you rehearsed in your mind. I don't know where you're going, but you're holding on tight. You're sleeping with shadows tonight. How do you deal with the shame of the truth? That gray isn't something that feels right to you. You go through the motions 'cause it's just what you do. Everything is sacred, everything is true. If you grew if you believe it too. But the questions still linger until the morning light. You're sleeping with shadows tonight.
But what if we believe in everything you sold? We live in candy castles on clouds made of gold. The loved ones we've lost are waiting there for us. Yes, wouldn't that be fine to suddenly change my mind?
Everything's perfect. Everything is wrong. Everything is just like it had been all along. I don't know where I'm going, but everything is right. I'm sleeping with shadows tonight. I don't know where we're going, but everything is fine. We're sleeping with shadows tonight.
Thank you.
So if you've been to our YouTube page, which I know some of you have, you know we have lots and lots of music videos, and we are very lucky to have a wonderful music video director out of California named Howard Ignatius, who also happens to be my cousin. But he's absolutely wonderful. And we just released a music video for this song, which came out of, so last year when we did our very first European tour, technically our second, but the first, the year before that we did 3 weeks in just England. And we decided to come back last year and do more of Europe. So we came to Germany for the first time, and the Netherlands, and we went into Scotland and Wales as well. And we somehow managed to convince Subaru, you guys know Subaru is how we say it, the car. Anybody? It's not very popular here in Germany. Yeah, I know. I say Subaru and I get these blank looks, and sometimes when I say Subaru or Subaru, sometimes they're like, but it's probably, I mean, it's got to be the most popular car in America.
It's up there.
One of.
It depends. It depends on where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does, because you don't find them in the Midwest a whole lot. But
That's
you'll
true.
find them in Colorado, Washington, Oregon, New Hampshire, New York. You know, all the places where there's lots of crazy weather.
Switzerland.
Switzerland is where you'll find a Subaru. Yeah.
We have a Subaru.
Mm-hmm.
We drive a Subaru around our country because sometimes we have to hit weather. We go to Colorado, and we go to Washington, and we go to Oregon. So we wanted something very safe that's going to get us through the mountains. This is the car that we chose. So we were coming out with these episodes called Songs from a Subaru for about a year. And we would just release them, you know, we'd do like a little song from inside the car, and then we'd do some filming of the stuff that we saw around us. And after about a year, I sent them to Subaru in the United States, and I thought, you should sponsor us. You should do. That's what I thought. They did not agree that this was a good idea. I know. However, when we were planning our European tour, I said, well, what if Subaru Europe wants us? And they did. So Subaru Europe last year sponsored us with a Subaru for our whole tour, which was really cool. We got to show up to Subaru headquarters, especially as Americans, you know, and all of our American friends who know what Subaru is. We're very excited about it, as were we, and it was just an incredible experience. The problem here is I think we made Subaru too popular. We did it. So
I'll take credit for it.
yeah. So after a year later, and we're coming back, and I said, Subaru Europe, we're coming back. Let's do another tour. And they said, we would love to work with you. However, we don't have any cars available. Apparently, they've hit a new level of popularity. They can't stock their cars in their showroom. They can't stock their employees, and they couldn't give us a car either. So it was kind of a bummer, but it's okay, because maybe next year when they make more cars. Long story short, we wrote a song about our experiences in Subaru. This is it. I made it onto the new album. It's on on our YouTube page with the music video, and this is called Vagabond Road.
called What I Knew. The moon revolves around the earth around the sun revolves around you, because you are the one who dominates the lifetimes of thoughts I can't subdue. I had a love both young and old, that's just what I knew. Fire burns and also cleanses, tears do much the same. Both of them were inside of you and set my heart aflame. But the fires were put out fast, and tears left a sickly hue. You never were the same again, that's just what I knew. Did I ever feel bad for the urges that I had? Were they real or misdirection? Were they given without discretion? It was the real thing I felt for you, that's just what I knew. Time heals the wounded, medicine works too. Where did you hide your bottle? I already knew. Sleepless nights and restless days, trying to hide from your sunny gaze. The past was cruel, but I was too. That's just what I knew. Did I ever feel alive? Had I already died? What is life without your voice? Did I give you a choice? It wasn't my design to fall for you, that's just what I knew. Stubbornly I toss and turn, woken by the sound of the thought police again. They must be gaining ground. And so I leave a letter by the fireside for you. I would have done it differently, would have done for you. I would have loved you differently, that's just what I knew. Now for a country song.
Yeah, the one and only.
Straight from Tennessee.
So that's where we met. It was in Nashville, Tennessee. We both lived there for many years, and I somehow managed to convince Ed to write one country song with me. We think it's quite funny. Hopefully you do too. This is called Cold Dead Body.
1, 2, 1, 2.
laughing. Sometimes it's like stone faced. You're like, oh god, maybe they're offended. Let him lie.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Over my cold dead body.
Cold dead body.
Over my cold dead body.
Cold dead body.
Over my cold dead body.
That's what you have to do to get me over my cold dead body. Over my cold dead body. Over my cold dead body. That's what you have to do to get me under you.
We have one more chair we can. All right, Sylvia asked us to do some Simon and Garfunkel for you guys. So, some Simon and Garfunkel we shall do. Do you want to do that one?
Yeah.
Just kind of throw that on
Who
there.
is Simon and who is Garfunkel?
Well,
Who's who?
Ed's got the Garfunkel hair.
So you call Pauline Simon?
Well, but he plays the Paul Simon guitar.
Uh-huh.
So he's both.
So you're
Yeah.
Mrs. Robinson.
I am Mrs. Robinson. Speaking of.
Robinson, Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. We'd like to know a little bit about you for our files. We'd like to help you learn to help yourself. Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes. Stroll around the grounds until you feel at home. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hide it in a hiding place where no one ever goes. Put it in your pantry with your cupcakes. It's a little secret, just a Robinson's affair. Most of all, you've got to hide it from the kids who choo. Mrs. Robinson, Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Sitting on the sofa on Sunday afternoon, going to the candy candidates debate. Laugh about it, shout about it when you've got to choose. Every way you look at it, you lose. Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? One nation turns its lonely eyes to you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's that you say, Mrs. Robinson? Jones and Joe has left and gone away. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
We love Simon and Garfunkel. We do a whole show dedicated to their music sometimes, like a whole 2-hour show about 22 Simon and Garfunkel songs and the history behind them. So, yeah, maybe next year. Here's another one of my favorite songs that. This is what I knew, and then this song are a tie for me of favorite songs that's written. So here's the other good one. The only other good one.
The only other good one. No, that's true. It's a great day for playing in the playground after school. The swing sets are swinging and the slides are pretty cool. But alone in the distance, a boy sits with intent. He wonders what it feels like outside the chain link fence. A better world instead. I've got sunshine and rainbows in my head. It's a clockwork reaction. Whenever things went wrong, I would shun the world around me and build one of my own. You may say that I'm a dreamer, and Lord knows you'd be right. Pretty dreams and perfect scenes instead of sleep at night. A place with no regrets. I've got sunshine and rainbows in my head. Every year that passes by, I should be getting older, but it feels the same, still the same. And the dreams are getting bolder, getting harder to get over. Insanity, I'm trapped inside.
I'm trapped inside.
Well, I could have the money, I could have the fame, I could have a palace shaped after my name. I could find the one to catch me when I fall. I can see her smiling face, I could see it all. They're better off out there. I'll take sunshine and rainbows instead.
Well, we're gonna do one song, and I think we could all use a little break maybe. It's a little warm in here, get some fresh air, get some tea. And we'll come back with another shorter set after that. We have CDs if you guys like what you hear. They're 10 euros each, except we managed to break a bunch of the jewel cases on our way here from America. So those are 8. Or maybe 7, depending on how badly broken they are. You can wheel and deal with it. But we have there's stickers there, and there's also a card that directs you to all of our social media and how to buy other, because we have other merch and t-shirts and things, we just didn't bring them. So if you grab a card, they'll tell you how to get the other stuff. And then if you just take a sticker, there's stickers there, so that's just our gift to you. So thank you. And we should set out an email list too, but we forgot to do that anyhow. Hopefully you guys stick around for the next set though, so we'll visit this again. This song is something that we have recorded on actually 2 other projects because we liked it so much. So it's not on this CD, but it's on the CD before it, and the very first studio project we made in Nashville. And the 2 versions are different, which is why we recorded them twice. But this song, it's obviously one of our favorites. That's why we recorded it twice. And it's called Haunted by Me.
You can knock on a door and expect it to open when you know nobody's home. You can't ring a bell that's already broken, so you go inside alone. This house is haunted by me. I roam the halls, I can't sleep. The shadows are sideways, the mirrors are highways to the soul of a mystery. You won't believe this house is haunted by me. You can't burn it down. It's already ashes. Let it be. Let it bleed. You can't
the snow. With a hand so cold, just let it be. Let it freeze. This house is haunted by me. I roam the halls, I can't sleep. The shadows are sideways, the mirrors are highways to the soul of a mystery. You won't believe this house is haunted by me. Lost in the dark of an abandoned heart, what I fear most is I become the ghost. This house is haunted by me. I roam the halls and I can't sleep. The shadows are sideways, the mirrors are highways to the soul of a mystery. You won't believe this house is haunted by me.
Well, let's drink some tea.
Hast du noch keinen? Nee, du darfst raus. Genau.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.